Hi, how you doing? This is Greg Van Kirk, and I want to spend a few minutes here to walk you through the well-being map. This is one of the situational analysis tools, and this is currently in Toolkit 3, Human-Centered and Systems Mapping. So I'm going to go through about this tool. I'll read through it. Then you can see below here we have how to use this tool. That walks you through the tool itself. I'm going to do that a little bit in my own words, but it's reflective of obviously of what we have here. You can see on this page as well is a link to this video, to this channel. So let me walk through this, then we'll go through the tool, then I'll go through the engagement roles guidance. So about this tool, well-being can be defined as being in a state of being comfortable, happy, and healthy. At its essence, helping people to improve their well-being is what change-making is all about. In order to do this, it's important to identify and analyze all of the factors that are positively and negatively contributing to someone's well-being. This well-being map tool should help you and your team get started doing this. This tool should help you and your team get an understanding of where you might help add value to avoid negative well-being and or reinforce positive well-being. It works very well with individuals, teams, organizations, communities, etc. It helps you gain a comprehensive understanding of someone's well-being by analyzing 12 factors. To note, as you use this tool, be sure to work hard to understand how situations are interrelated. Keep in mind how one negative situation might affect another and cause a negative cascading effect. For example, if someone doesn't have savings, you're going to look at their savings situation, then that might mean that they can't pay for education, another, or health emergencies. Or if transportation is unreliable, a person might not be able to show up to their job on time. This might negatively affect their income situation. This can also work in a positive way. For example, a positive social/community situation should positively affect someone's mental health situation. So let me walk through this and talk to you about what this is all about and how to do it. So here's the tool. In your field guide, this is a PDF. You can, as always, if you look at the top, you can click here, click on the top there on the tool to access the Google Sheet and you can also make an editable copy. That's what you're going to want to do if you're using it. As well, you can, once you go through, if you want to edit it, change it, expand it, take out some of the situations or add new ones, that's great. So it's all up to you once you've got this. So first at the top, you want to put who's the person or the group. Then the context, what's the overall situation, right? So when I was working in worker well-being with Levi Strauss Foundation, for example, and I'm working with women garment workers, I might put women garment workers at the top. The context might be work within the factory, right? And then I'm going to go through each of these. So there are these different, as we talked about, 12 different situations I want to look at. So you'll see at the top left, we have the job situation. So just how's their overall well-being from their job perspective, right? And this is open-ended. This is, it's not too narrow on purpose. So just sort of note down first of all, in the job situation, you have for each of these a rating. So 0 to 5. So 0 would be that there is not a sense of well-being, a very, very poor sense of well-being. Things aren't going well, right? And 5 would be feeling very, a really great sense of well-being, happy and healthy and fulfilled, right? And so you want to go through, and ideally after having conversations or in conversations with the folks that you're working with or that you're trying to support, you're going to put down a rating. There's no right or wrong answer. And then an analysis as to why you put that down, right? What's the situation here? Put down a situational analysis as to why you did that. Needless to say, when you're working in teams with other people, your different people are getting different information. You may want to do this independently first, and then all come together. So if it's me and Greg, and I'm doing my job situation analysis after having conversations and observation and work and what have you with the person or the group, I might put down a 2 and give my analysis. Maria, who's on my team, or who I'm working with, she might have some different perspectives or different information. She might put down a 4 and put her analysis. That's great. We come together and ask each other why. Why did we give these different ratings to truly, really understand different people's perspectives? So the numbers, as always, the ratings, as always, are a great forcing mechanism for asking why and getting people's different perspectives. So I'll just read through them. You have I'm just going to go down the left. You can do this in order or just sort of do this in whatever orders is it presents itself in your work. So someone's job situation, their credit situation, right? Loans, debt, physical health situation, family situation, housing situation, security situation, right? This can be a sense of security. This isn't facts. These can be perceptions of someone. To the right, their income situation, their saving situation, their mental health situation, their social community situation, transportation situation. Can they get to where they need to get to on time and economically? And their education and learning situation, right? So a holistic picture of someone's well-being. Ideally, this helps you really understand someone, much like an empathy map, but looking at it through a different way, through the lens of well-being, and then understand where you might be able to step in and provide some support. And again, understanding that one thing affects another thing, right? As I said, my social or community situation, how I feel, a sense of community or friendships or what have you, might affect my mental health situation. So understand where things are interrelated and how one thing is tied with another. So in terms of the engagement role guidance, going through looking at hands-on. So use this tool to create a well-being map of the beneficiaries, clients, whatever term you use there, who are benefiting from the work you're engaged in. Can you create a well-being map of community members supported by the organization you're working with or the company that you're working with that's selling things to clients? Can you also create a well-being map for team members you're working with? Might be interesting, might be helpful, right? Consulting. Use this tool to help the organization team and or project team that you're consulting for create a well-being map of the people who will benefit from the consulting. Be sure to focus on how one aspect of well-being affects another. As with all of these tools, this can be one of your final deliverables for the organization or the team. And innovating. Use this to create a well-being map of the people who will benefit from the innovation. Your goal is to help improve well-being. Where should you focus your energies? That's what your innovation should be focused on. So that is our well-being map. I hope you find this helpful for just really getting a holistic understanding of someone's well-being so that you can ideally step in and be supportive. As always, if you have any questions or want to collaborate or any concerns or anything I can support you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. Apart from that, have a wonderful day. All the best.